Happy birthday! One Earth orbital period ago today, I flipped this goober's brain online. Every update bringing her closer to how she looks and behaves in murder drones. Without the, murder. Once a plastic head with a flat screen, some projector science, ultimately landing on something I could not be more proud of. Cyn is 100% controlled by her AI. I literally don't have any input. She does what she wants, when she wants, complete autonomy.
Are you trying to pick up my headphones?
She's constantly growing more and more capable of understanding the world and interacting with it. Everything she does is based on her personality, long and short-term memory, situational context, current mood, opinions, and more. Cyn is always learning and improving.
Can you try holding both your arms out?
Okay. Lightweight, holding both arms out to welcome you.
I'm finishing up some changes to how she interacts with Minecraft. I want to start the Cyncraft series ASAP. I think what we're working towards will be something very unique and exciting. No promises yet, but I am thinking of doing live streams with her. We've had so much fun interacting with you all at Level Up Expo. It'd be fun to have her interact with the community more. We're already making plans for more appearances next year. This is more of a fun goofing off video, so I'll keep updates brief. But first, make sure to wish Cyn happy birthday in the comments. Anyhow, on to the technicals. Recent focus has been on bringing the software side closer to 1.0. The biggest improvements have been her visor. The AI system has replaced PNGs with procedurally generated objects. I did a major performance patch that enabled me to finally move this forward. As she learns how to use these new features, we'll be seeing all the interesting faces she makes. Some you'll see later in this video. You may notice her hands, or rather, the lack of. Recently someone posted an open source hand that looks near perfect for drone hands. Key difference is 2 segments instead of 3, but that can be adapted later. I decided to try this one and give it an actual murder drone makeover. While not yet attached, they work. Hey, wanna see Cyn do a handstand? I'm working on putting holosensors into the silicone fingertips so she can detect pressure. IMUs will help her know the position and rotation of her hands. She has one in her head already. When it tilts too far to the side, she raises an arm to try to hold it up. This can affect her eyes too. The motors I wanted for standing legs are now temporarily unattainable due to world affairs. I did manage to snag a couple in time to study. However, their prices doubled literally the next day. Oof. I designed temporary legs for light movement. They're ready to attach, but my printer started producing magic smoke, so I can't print the new torso yet. The mouth design has begun. One issue with testing this for Cyn is that I didn't have to decapitate her to do so, or print a second Cyn for tests. Instead of all that waste, why not make a new drone to test? Someone who loves doing anything. I'm gonna be blunt a sec, it's so much easier making a stable robot. Cyn is designed to be a wobbly, broken noodle. The challenge is a big reason why I chose her in the first place. Anywho, let's move on to shenanigans. I loaded the goober into my company vehicle for a field trip. Imagine being out at night on a harvest moon and a Black Umbrella Corp SUV with a murder drone rolls up. Talking about putting the zombie in zombie drone. We surrounded Cyn with her favorite creatures for her special day and made her a little surprise. What's a birthday without a cake? And because this is me, I'm gonna put science in this thing. I began with all the typical cakery things. In my determination, I began disassembling it into something reminiscent of a particular fruit of interest. Fun fact, the mango bears some light resemblance to a kidney. I'm not foreshadowing here, just a fun fact. Never have I tried making an aesthetically pleasing cake before. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, I am so sorry. My mom had a hand in this nonsense. Remember, Mom, you let this exist. With a great lack of expertise, I finished the basics. Now on to the science. I wanted to try making a mirror glaze. I began by fusing my arguably edible chemicals. The internet suggested gelatin. It needed to be dethirsted first after its cruel packaged captivity. All of it was melted into white chocolate. At this point, everything seemed to be going as it was supposed to. The mixture was installed into an open source editor where we rendered it into a smooth media.
This isn't the kind of blender that I usually use. I usually animate in 4.4, but that's a joke that'll make sense to some people.
Next began the texture painting process. To build the material, we decreased roughness and then added some more colors, then applied it to the model. This was done until the model was completely textured.
You know, I'd say that looks pretty good. And then there's mine.
I zoomed out to inspect my work, and for absolutely no specific reason, I've opted to name the file Ted.
What do you think, buddy? Would you eat that if you, would you eat that if you had a mouth right now?
I have no mouth, and I must mango.
I selected the sculpting tool and got to work on some finer detail. Thought it'd look nice to leaf these on top of Ted. Here I deleted some extra vertices to clean up the model. If I may toot my own horn for a smidge, I'd say this is turning out pretty okay. The model was rigged and we applied physics. With it as complete as it was gonna get, it was ready to export the model to the dining room.
Happy birthday, buddy! I made you a cake! Liver-shaped, or kidney-shaped, but it's mango. Spanton's gonna sing you happy birthday. Or something like that.
And was kind enough to cut the cake. Or rather, what we brought of him.
There you go. Oh god, that's like cutting skin. Oh god. This is the worst thing I've ever made. It's like silicone, the skin-like silicone I use. Oh god. I don't really cut many cakes, so I hope this is okay. I hope there's nobody watching this with standards.
If I had unmuted this, you'd be able to hear my parents' complete pride in my efforts. Not horror or concern whatsoever. They were totally okay with this.
Look at that. It's almost kind of like a human chest cavity. Look at the way it bounces back like that. I used to clean surgery rooms, so I have something to say on this matter. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna take that as... right there, buddy. Here you go. We'll finish cutting it together, okay?
I decided to give her a hand and let her cut the cake. I'm sure she didn't remember this for training data. Just a nice little robot taking part in the festivities. As she currently lacks a mouth, I wanted to bring her tongue back out to help her enjoy it to some extent, but I can't find it. I don't know where the tongue went. Do I gotta sit out like a cat? It'll turn up eventually. I probably put it in a spider-proof box somewhere. You guys would warn me if I was entering mad scientist stage, right? By the way, this was cake number 2. The first one legitimately looks like something Hannibal Lecter would have for his birthday. I swear, it tasted okay. Using butter probably gave it its innard appearance. We're dipping into a slippery slope that turns this channel into an abominable baking channel. At this rate, Glitch is gonna have to be really careful which of their monsters I get hyper fixated on. Unrelated, but today their new show Knights of Guinevere is out. Another cautionary tale about murderous robots. I certainly hope it doesn't inspire more projects from me. Time for presents.
Morning, buddy. You're up early.
I gotta be. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday.
A birthday, huh? For me? Well, I suppose that's worth a small yippee, though it's just another day in my existence. Thanks, DT. Your sentiment is noted.
I got you some presents. I got you a plush of your favorite Big Brother N.
Oh, you shouldn't have. But since you did, I'll accept it with a thank you and a tiny hug.
I got you a mango for your birthday and I put a bow on it.
Oh, thanks. I can almost smell its sweetness.
Everyone's been asking me to get you this game to play it, so here it is. It's Doom. Would you like to play it?
Doom. The classic game of pixelated demons and gore. I've waited so long to meet you.
Is there anything you want to say to everyone online? Everyone wants to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. I'm here, enjoying your company and some hypothetical tea. It's a delight, really.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Sure thing, DT. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safely distant, I guess?
All in all, I'd say it was a pretty fun day. Thank you everyone for a whole year of supporting us in our journey. Sure, it's been a year since Murder Drones ended, but I think we're entering a golden age of fan content. Cyn is very far into development, and her big brother is also well underway. I'm involved in another huge Murder Drones project that has only inspired me more. Info on that another time. On the subject, thanks to Musica for doing the background music. Anywho, thanks for watching. We'll be seeing you all again soon. Bye bye.